Project 7, research your topic, not Project 8 here. And Mr. Timer, please put 5 to 7 minutes on the clock. Here's Camille. Thank
you. Greetings, club. So we already know each other pretty well. The ice has broken, icebreaker speeches, and we're swimming around in each other's fluids. We know each other intimately. But did you know that I self-diagnose as autistic after researching about it on the internet? Well, though I may not really be autistic, a lot of people experience miscommunication in conversation. These are my tips about how to encounter certain problems when communicating. Tip number 1, what? Do you go around all day with people asking you to repeat yourself? What? 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 Well, what basically means, please repeat. And I have a problem with this. What if you don't like to repeat yourself? Because what you said was a one-time thing. Or you're already nervous, and hearing what is very deflating when you expect yes and. They're probably responding to your self-diagnosed autism anyway. Well, the solution here, what to do. Don't jump in to repeat yourself, but ask that person to paraphrase what she thinks you said. That way, it's more validating for you. Am I too assuming of other people's interest in me? Maybe. The solution for that is to become more jaded. Well, more practically, how about just wait until you have someone's full attention and speak loudly? So, tip number 2 is called questions. I have a problem with questions. Why? Well, I find that question askers are very controlling in a way that threatens my autonomy when I don't have a choice in whether or not I get to answer the question. Well, a friend of mine named Dan, he made a website called improveyoursocialskills.com. Dan is actually autistic. He had to learn social skills. And he talks about how open-ended questions can build rapport in relationships. The solution for this problem: ask more open-ended questions. Don't be a question asker. If you find yourself on the other end of a question, simply explain, I do not like answering questions because they make me feel threatened. Or just say, what? Tip number 3 is about hesitation. Well, I'm a very thoughtful person. I like to think about things before I say them. I don't have self-diagnosed Tourette's. And a lot of times I feel I get bulldozed over in conversation. The tip for that is to practice taking more risks in conversation. Remember this bit of knowledge. Whatever you have to say is time sensitive, meaning that it's important that you say it now. It is most meaningful now. The more time that you give yourself to think about what you're going to say leads to overthinking. Besides, if you think of whatever it is later, you can either call or text that person and give it a go. So break the silence, listen to science, me, A lot of people ask me what, so you know I'm an expert. In conclusion, if you feel discouraged because people don't hear you, ask for a paraphrase. If you're uncomfortable with so many questions from information seekers, simply explain your discomfort and ask for an open-ended question. If you have a problem with being timely in your responses, master timely response. Now that you know more about me and others like me, take these tips for more egalitarian communication and enjoy the freedom inherent in a conversation where your preferences are honored. See you swimming around.